You need only one offer that your clients can understand in under 3 seconds. The biggest issue for any service provider, a consultant, or a freelancer is their positioning, and the solution to it can be counterintuitive. I've been a business operations consultant for over 15 years, and have always struggled to explain what is it that I actually do into words. I've scaled over 200 companies, where every project is unique, every client is different, which can be a good testimony to my skills as an operations guy, but that's terrible sales pitch. My one offer has been inspired by my good friend Phil from Creative Launch. I took apart every service I did, every offer I had before, and combined it into one productized service. As a result, my sales tripled in the first week. In this video, you will understand the principle of one offer with a proven formula. You will learn how to launch your own productized service in 7 days, learn the creation of proper project timeline, pricing, and deliverables, how to update your sales pitch and handle objections, and of course, how to set up tangible deliverables and sales metrics. By the end of the video, I expect you to copy the template, launch your own productized service in 7 days, and stop selling yourself cheap. But before we get started, don't forget to support the channel by liking this video and subscribing. I'm sharing first-hand business lessons every Tuesday and Thursday. And if you want access to my secret business tools, drop a comment. I will be happy to share. First of all, to understand and create your one offer or a productized service, you need to understand its 5 main components. First, you need to have a clear promise. Say the result in one sentence. Here's a good example. In 40 days, we will build your founder operating system so your team ships without you. See how I use keywords like business growth, team management, and productivity in here. Second, you need to put the boundaries. Don't sell it as an hourly service or a vague promise. It should be scoped like a product, not a wish list. Include what's in, what's out, timeline, and the round of revisions, for example. Third component is the fast wins you can provide. Promise a visible outcome in 7 days or 14 days. Speed is better than perfection. Decision-making or upselling gets even easier when your clients can see a tangible result from the start. Always provide the proof. Show before and after metrics. For example, you are able to cut meeting hours from 6 to 2 hours per week, or lead conversion time has been down 40%. Trust me, having a visible deliverables is the easiest way to gain your client trust. The fifth component is a clear price structure. In my experience, flat price works the best. You can divide it 50-50 or by milestones. Don't do hourly. Hourly sells your time. Productized service sells an outcome. Now I am going to show you my one offer, the Founder Freedom Sprint. I will go section by section, explain to it how it was created and how it is converting clients. I will leave the link to it in the comments of this video. You are more than welcome to just copy paste it and use it for your own one offer. Alright my friends, welcome to the Founder Freedom Sprint. You can see that I'm using ClickUp Doc as a landing page for my offer. If you go to my website, it still reflects my productized service, nothing else. If you scroll through my website of Technosity, you can see the same points, the same offer, the Founder Freedom Sprint. So basically, wherever you go, you see only one productized service. My social media, my website, and of course the offer page itself. Now back to the offer page. You can see it starts with a small design which says the name of the product, my certifications, the one short message of what we can expect from it. In this case, free up 30% of time, money, capacity. One sentence fully explains the whole productized service. And of course, email, website, and my nice avatar from my YouTube. When you scroll down, what you can see the first section is the promise. Under the heading, I start with what you can get from this product. In my case, it takes about 20 hours of work, and you can see a list of deliverables from the start. In just 20 hours, I deliver a capacity audit report, scalable operations blueprint, and founder freedom dashboard that will free up 30% more time, profit, and capacity from your existing team without hiring, firing, or buying new tools. One sentence pretty much explains the whole process we will go through. To make offer better, I added a guarantee to it. So after the offer explanation, you can see, if I don't unlock at least 20,000 in annualized value, you don't pay. To make it even better, I made it like bigger with a background of $20,000 value is 1,000% guaranteed ROI on your investment on my project. Now, if you're a business person reading this, you will think this is too good to be real, but it will catch your attention. So as a next step, I start explaining how are we going to get this value And what is it that you get at the end of the project? First of all, we need to make sure that client understands what problems this product will solve for them. In my case, the Founder Freedom Sprint solves four major products: operational chaos in the company, opening up bottlenecks in your processes, automations, or team management, making sure that the employees are not wasting time on something not meaningful, and that the team structure supports the company the best way. So you don't leak any profit on payroll on unnecessary stuff. And of course, the final problem is to help companies to build operations for scale. Now, if you're a business owner reading this, first of all, you got the promise of understanding what you are getting. And second, you saw what problems am I going to help you with. Now, if you're a business owner who resonates with one of these problems, you will continue reading it. But if you are not, you will leave the page. And for me, as a person who provides this service, that's a good sign because I don't want people who are not interested in this product to get on a call with me. That's basic lead qualification system. As a next step, I'm going to explain to my readers what is it that they get actually. In my case, it's capacity audit report, meaning doing the diagnosis and giving the company the list of the problems we have. Scalable operations blueprint is basically the implementation plan of how you can solve the problems identified in the audit report. To make it even easier for my clients to understand, I've put several examples of actual changes I've implemented with other clients. Real life case. I've got a client from this point automating voice reminders because that was a pain point for him. I've sent him the whole sales page. It was a cold outreach. Like he didn't reply to anything else. He just copied this and told me, "Oh, how are you going to do this?" Which opened up a conversation with him. The third component of my offer is implementation support. This is a very important sales point for me because unlike many consulting services of packages, I'm not just doing audit and giving them advice. I'm getting into their business and helping them to start the things rolling. Then at the end of the project, I provide them with the Founder Freedom Dashboard, which helps them to track the ROI from the project and in general, how much time or money we can save by making any business decisions. And of course, training, handover, and ongoing support for the project. Ongoing support is very important because a lot of clients ask me, are you going to help us doing this? Or if we have questions afterward, will you be open to help? Of course, you want to be as friendly with your clients as possible. Don't just do one-time thing and leave. Build a relationship, and helping them with support and questions is the best way to do it. The next step is, of course, explaining the timeline. In my case, it's 6 weeks program, and here in this list, you can see explanation of what's going to happen on every week of our work together. This is very important when you're selling productized service because if you don't have a strict timeline, your projects will be dragging for months. To make this even better, I started sharing a calendar from the start of the project. Like when the client signs the agreement, I'm sending them a message saying, hey, please book these 5 meetings on week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. So from the start of the project, you need to make sure that your timeline is being to be kept. If you don't keep the timeline, first of all, it will start losing its priority and momentum with your client. And second of all, your projects will drag longer than expecting, meaning you will have lower cash flow and scalability issues. The next point is just adding something personal to this so people can relate to it on a personal level to not just like see it as a sales pitch or a product description. It's like my personal story. Why did I build this? And of course, after that, you want to put as much testimonials as you can about the project. In this case, I'm using Phil as an example of explaining how we implemented this project for him, what results we got with this project. And I asked him to do a video testimonial for me. And there is nothing better than a video testimonial. Try to get them as much as you can. So at this point, people who are reading through this already know what my offer actually is, what it includes, how is it going to work, and how it performs from anyone else. Meaning it's time for a decision making. That's why I have the price of the project as a huge banner in here. And it's being followed by the guarantee again. So if by now you've read through all of this and you think this offer is interested, now you're reading, oh, it's just $2,000 flat fee and it has a guarantee of $20,000. So it's not just makes sense as a product to you, it makes sense financially to you. And before people are making a final decision, I've made to make sure who do I not work with. Remember, not everyone is a good fit to you or not a good client for you. You want to make sure that you qualify your leads even before they get on a meeting with you. My product, the Founder Freedom Sprint,
is concentrated on helping people to scale and grow, which takes time, which takes effort. So if people are too small for such an investment, or if it's not their priority, we just want to get the small cash wins, this is not a good fit for them. And I've made sure to clarify it from the start. So if down the line someone has a problem saying, hey, that was not my expectation, I wanted to do this, we can go back here and tell, like, hey, this is what you signed up for. And of course, the final step, a small sum up of in 20 hours what we will get exactly, and of course, the booking link. In my case, it's a free consultation call, 30 minutes, where I talk to people, understand their needs, and give them some friendly advice. Even if they don't work with me, I still try to help them as much as possible.
Now time for a pop quiz. Can you tell me why does one productized service outsell any list of services? Easy, because list of services makes people think, and thinking slows down the decision making. A productized service packaged in one offer makes decision easier. Remember that people do not want options, they want outcomes. Thanks for watching part 1 of this video. In 2 days I will post part 2. Or if you're watching this after first day, part 2 is already posted. In the second part of the video, I'm going to teach you how to roll out your own productized service with a 7-day rollout plan, as well as share with you my own sales script I used to have over 50% conversion rate on my discovery calls. And of course, teach you how to be consistent on delivery and standardize your project management. By combining all of this knowledge together, you should be able to start your own one offer. And if you ever wondered how good your business is performing, try my free business health check scorecard. It's 7 questions, less than 1 minute, and it will grade how good your operations are doing. I left the link in the description of the video. Thanks again for watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you next week.